So I think I figured out the cheat code to avoid hitting deer with your car, especially at night. Um, Been working on a little project. Didn't really take too much work. Most of it was just acquiring the hardware and getting it all set up, so I didn't have to really do it. I didn't have to home make anything. If you're like me, you know that the deer, the white-tailed deer this year are out of control. They're everywhere. I live in Western New York. New York actually issued a bunch of harvesting permits for white-tailed deer in my area this year just because the population's gotten so out of control. Multiple family members have hit deer this year. A bunch of my employees at work have hit deer this year. And I've narrowly avoided a couple myself.
Creative COD map recreations with codes. Minecraft, countless COD zombies recreations.
So it got me thinking, it's like there's got to be a way to be able to spot these things better at night, because as I'm getting older, my eyes aren't perfect like they used to be. And I have a fairly long commute. It's dark when I go into work, and this time of year it's dark when I come home. So I'm always driving a little bit visually impaired, and it's hunting season. We just got through rut season for the deer, their mating season, so they've just been going nuts. And just to ease my mind a little bit and make my drive, lower the anxiety level a little bit on my drive, I came up with a solution for it. I'm going to show it to you guys, and it's something you can absolutely do yourself. You don't even have to take it as far as I did. You can just buy it with the existing hardware and run it the way it is. But it's a thermal infrared camera. Any heat signature, any animal, it's going to stand out like crazy. Bright on the screen, you can see it through any amount of darkness, any amount of distance, through the rain, through the snow. So I will show you guys on the computer where I bought it from. I'll tell you how much it cost me, and then I'll take you out and show it to you and give you a little rundown of the setup. All right, so here is what I purchased. They have a couple different options, but it's made by Thermal Master. And this isn't a sponsored video or anything. Thermalmaster.com is the website, and they actually have some sales going on right now. I got it for, they got it marked down to $399, but then there's also an additional 8% off, so comes out to about $368. Optioned on a vehicle, a new vehicle. If you were to purchase the car and add the option to the car from the factory, you're looking at thousands of dollars. And the camera that this is equipped with is of equal quality to the ones that are used in new vehicles. Most thermal imaging cameras are restricted to 8 frames per second. If they are used in automotive, in the automotive industry, they're allowed to be 24 frames per second, which is more than enough. It doesn't skip, it doesn't lag. The only issue with this one, the less expensive one, is the size of the screen. It's about 4-inch by 4-inch square. Not a huge screen. So unless you place it really strategically, your eyes kind of have to refocus on that small screen and then refocus back on the road. So that's the only downside to this one. The camera works great. It comes with a built-in defrost mode on it. So if it's iced over, you just turn the defroster on, melts right down. It's all like IP69, waterproof. So you can, I wouldn't test it by blasting it with a power washer like from an inch away, but I've gone through the car wash with it. I've washed the car, no issues at all, no water intrusion or anything like that, and it comes with a warranty, obviously. But really easy to set up. Plugs in through your cigarette lighter port in the car. The cable can be replaced, so if you damage the cable in any way or it got a break in it, you can just buy a replacement cable from Amazon for like 15 bucks. So that's another good thing. It's a pretty standard automotive waterproof connection. But they do also have a larger version here. don't know why my screen's so small here. So this one is, it's got a daytime, just a regular camera and a thermal camera, and it merges the images together. So it gives you a little bit better picture, but it looks like this one's not even on sale. So that one's $600. You get the 8% off, it looks like, on here. So you're looking at like $650 or $550 for this setup. Like I said, the camera's a little more advanced on it. Not the thermal camera, but it comes with a larger display screen. The display screen on it is 6.4 inch, and the display, so 3.5 or 6.4, quite a bit bigger screen on this one, but it's about $200 more. What I did was I actually had an iPad, Wi-Fi plus cellular iPad, because the way this app links up to, or the way this device links up to an app is the NV Master app, and the NV Master app links to the camera via a cellular hotspot. So I have my iPad, and I put the iPad in the car and just use that. You can mirror the display on the iPad in real time, record video from it, whatever you need. So that's what I did. Now, there's the pricing. If the bigger screen is worth it if you don't have an iPad already, I recommend just buying I would have probably gone back and just bought the more expensive one with the larger screen, just because that's a nice small screen, small form factor, easy to mount the screen, a lot easier than figuring out how to mount an iPad as well. So that's what I would do if I could go back. But if you don't want to spend a lot and you're kind of on a budget, the smaller one with a discount like $369, you're going to essentially get the same thermal camera performance out of it. You're just not going to get quite as big of a screen. So I'll take you guys outside and show you how I have it mounted in my car, kind of take a look at it. So there is the camera on the exterior of the car. It's mounted on the roof. Sticks up a little bit, but I think the roof, you could probably mount it down in the dash if you wanted to, but I love the snow. But if you mounted it lower, you're not going to be able to see as far. And yeah, I'm wearing shorts right now and there's snow. But yeah, having it mounted on the roof, it's higher than my field of view, so it actually allows me to see further. Like if I'm going over a hill, I can see things sooner on that thermal camera than I can with my own eyes, being that it's about a foot, at least a foot higher than my eyes, maybe even a little bit more. Forgive the cable management. I haven't managed any of them yet for the extra cable for the thermal camera, but so here we are with the NV300 in the car. You can see right here, I'm outside of a building, and you can see the camera is picking up the heat. We got a little bit of heat coming out from under the foundation. We got these spotlights radiating some heat. And the contrast and the highlights on this camera system, they will adaptively adjust. So if it detects something that's way warmer than its surroundings, it will really target in and highlight that. So, oh, look at that, deer. You guys catching those back there? They're way back there. Look at this. Deer right there. This is perfect. You can see it on the camera. That little spot right there. Huh. That's funny. He's not moving. He's like just stuck behind that tree, or just sitting behind the tree. But you can see him walking over there. And that is probably 200 yards away. but because I got these bright spotlights in front of me, it's not quite targeting that deer as much as I would have liked it to, but that is perfect. Like you can clearly see right there. Anyway, okay, so to hook this thing up, I need to unlock my iPad here. I'll show you how the app works. So we're just going to open up the NV Master app to get my bigger screen. Now I'm planning on mounting the iPad the way I have this mounted on like a tripod style mount. And I'll probably mount it like right below my display screen so it's up a little higher. I haven't gotten that yet. All right, so here we are. See the thermal camera, and then it's right now just linked up to my iPad via the wireless hotspot. The iPad's probably going to go flying because I don't have it hooked up to anything. It's just kind of resting there right now, but not even looking at it. Just wanted you guys to see what it's picking up. You can see like the transformers are always warmer, but it doesn't pick up headlights. It just picks up the thermal infrared light, basically. So you can see the cars coming a little bit warmer. You can see them coming down the road, but you can see pretty far. And the reason the trees are looking warmer is because it does adjust depending on the scene, like what it detects in the scene. So if it detected an animal, or if you saw an animal on the screen, the trees would go darker and you would see the animal sticking out like bright. But you can change it several different modes. I can show you those in the app when I'm not driving here in a second. And just real quick for you, we got your settings here. You got your brightness. You can mirror the display, GPS, close distance highlight, pedestrian target frame, AI display result. I usually turn those off, but you can change your infrared color to any of these options down here. There's quite a few of them, but like if you go to rainbow and then hit OK, the heat's going to be displayed how you might normally see a thermal camera. You know, you got your red hot, blue cold. All right, and that's basically it, guys. Again, this isn't a sponsored video and don't have any affiliation with this company or anything like that. So if you did find this video useful, hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free. All you need to do if you have never subscribed to a channel before is just use your email, and that's all you got to do. Then you can subscribe, you can like videos, you can support the people that create the content on YouTube. That's literally it. It costs you nothing more than just a few seconds, and it really helps out a lot. It means the world to me. I like making videos. I like sharing things, sharing useful pieces of information, and if somebody finds it useful, that's all I really care about. I'm not not getting rich off this, believe me. Maybe a couple bucks, but that's it, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And again, the website is Thermal Master. That's the company that makes it. The pretty much all the information you need is right on their website, but I don't know how long it's going to be on sale for, but it is on sale as of today. It's like the first week of December, so check it out and we'll catch you later.